What's happening, brother?
Leon Jones, what's good, man?
Hey, man, chilling, man. You know,
word up.
Over here in this makeshift classroom.
I see. You got the third grade behind you.
I'm just happy. I'm on time. You know what I'm saying? I'm on time. Hey.
Your boy Vlad is the one that's MIA today, huh?
Yeah.
All right, somebody's about to come in the room right now. Let's see.
There he is.
Never that, man.
Hey, Vlad, word around town is you took over my lateness.
Yeah, man.
Oh no, don't do that. I can never take your place.
We didn't do anything. You did it.
You did it, bruh.
You did it to yourself.
You the last man here.
Don't give me his title. Oh,
brother,
you took it.
Man. You took it.
Hey, but on the real though, all jokes aside, Leon, it's great to have you back.
Hey, thank you, brothers. It feels like a long, long time. Y'all don't understand the trials and tribulations I went through last weekend. Oh, good, googly, bugly.
I believe it.
Hey, man, props to y'all. Props to Vlad for always changing his location when we're doing barbecue and stuff. I mean, he keeps me guessing.
Right. His first episode was he was on the toilet.
On the toilet.
Oh no! Stop it.
Now you're getting dressed. Go somewhere.
Yes.
And y'all gonna get different areas in the house. You know what I'm saying? I got to throw y'all off a little bit.
Hey, man. Hey, I understand. I'm still trying to get this light perfect up in here for myself. It's a lot of. Anyway.
Well, everybody got the headphones going on. All right.
Yeah, I just need to get my microphone because I'm doing wrong all around the world. Same song.
I had an extra one. I think I got an extra. I'm gonna look for one.
Okay. I will gladly pay you Tuesday for a microphone today. How about that?
All right, man. So what I want to do today is start to show off. Hold on a second.
Hey, shout out to your lighting though. I like that.
Like
straight
that?
up, man.
Yeah.
Hey, man. I was gonna say you look like you on a music video, dude. Like,
yeah.
You
get disco vibes, dog. You get me disco vibes.
Hold on, look, I'm trying to get in this light.
I'm setting up my podcast studio, man. Since we do video, might as well make it look good, right?
Hey, amen to that, brother.
All right, so y'all, I'm gonna play something first.
Okay.
And then we'll jump into this episode.
Okay.
All right, bet.
Don't go and talk about my father. God is my friend. Jesus is my friend. He made this world for us to live in and gave us everything. And all he asks of us is we give each other love. Love your mother, she bore you. Love your father, he works for you. Love your sister, she's good to you. Love your brother, don't go talk about my father. God is my friend, Jesus is my friend. And when he calls on us for mercy, he'll be merciful, my friend. And all he asks of us is we give each other love. God is love.
Yeah, man. So for those that don't know, that was Chadwick Boseman in the Five Bloods. And as we're airing this, dropping this episode, Chadwick passed away this weekend. And that's a tough one, man.
Yeah, close to home, man.
Yeah. Losing my man, it's a tough one. He meant a lot to the community. Everybody knows the impact he had in Black Panther, but there's so many more, roles that he chose that spoke to just the greatness that exists in Black history. And I want to, to start this episode and dedicate this one to Chadwick, send our condolences to his family, and our prayers are with them for sure. Because I know they're having a very difficult time right now. This is not easy on them at all. And just want to state our piece that he meant a lot. Even though I never knew the man, didn't know him, his work meant a lot. You know what I mean? So I just wanted to start off with that, man. Y'all have anything you want to chime in on that?
I do. Wanted to say that would definitely echo what you said about sending our condolences, praying for his family. It's tough to lose a loved one, period. But he has meant a lot, will continue to mean a lot, in particular to the Black community. If you don't know, if you haven't seen any of his videos of him speaking just about his career, how he started, I would recommend that you do so. The man was brilliant, also resilient. I think it's very important, a very important story for us to look at. A story in a sense of this man battled for approximately 4 years, colon cancer. Yeah. And within that small span of time, he was able to accomplish that much and never complained. I never knew until this point. And my grandmother's always told me life is short and death is quick. Yeah. And man, to be 43 years of age, which when I say it hits close to home, man, that's our age, man. I know, Vlad, you still got a ways to go, but that's pretty much still within that age bracket, man. That's close. That's close. So, go ahead, Vlad. Go ahead.
I want to say my condolences from my family to his, man. And one thing I want to shine light on is every friend, every uncle, every cousin, every brother and sister that's been in this man's life has made up who he was. We say thank you to them while they're grieving and while they're in a place of vulnerability. I want to just send out strength to them and tell them, he came here and did what he had to do. The Lord definitely sent that young man, that brother, to do his work. He walked in his purpose. We saw that. That's what he was. That was his God-given gift. We can see that clear. And we just want to say thank you. A lot of people don't even say thank you in this, but I want to personally say thank you. Thank you to the family, the friends, everybody who supported him all these years to make up who he was to us, because he definitely put a stamp on this earth.
Yeah, and real quick, Vlad, you mentioned purpose, living in his purpose. He actually talks about that in his speech to the graduating class of Howard, living in your purpose. And man, if you listen to that, I'm already working on not complaining about stuff no more. Yeah. And looking at things from a different perspective. And if you actually focus and take the opportunity to focus on what your purpose is in life, what your God-given purpose is, you ain't gonna trip or worry about nothing else. Yeah. It's just, man, it's amazing. Amazing. But yeah, good call, AD, on that, speaking on that during this episode. Straight up.
Yes, sir.
Man. Yeah. So again, this episode is dedicated to the memory of Chadwick Boseman. We appreciate him. All right, gentlemen, it is still BBQ'N stuff.
What's up?
So you know what that means, sirs.
It means, Vlad, you better stop playing around and come with it.
Hey, what you saying? Just say it.
You better have bars like car dealers have cars. I tell you that.
Yeah, man. It is time for us to come with the bars, Vlad. Since you hit us with the 0, you up first, sir. You are up first. And hold on. I gotta remind you of a quote. So for those that are listening and watching right now, first of all, we want to say thank you for your view on Vimeo, soon to be on YouTube. We're going to switch on over there. And for those that are listening on Spotify, thank you for doing that as well. We're on a couple other platforms. We don't talk about the other platforms often. I guess they're not as popular, but we're on a couple other platforms as well. Thank you for listening to BBQ'N Stuff on those platforms. Be sure to share it with your friends and your family. Tell them what we're doing out here. But thank y'all for following us and rocking with us right now.
Yeah.
Vlad.
What's up?
You said, I just want to remind you. You said on episode 3, that is unfortunately no longer up. But on episode 3, I have historical record that you said you was gonna come with extra bars. You said you was gonna come with extra bars for this episode.
So check this. I always deliver. Okay.
Okay.
All right. The mailman. All right.
Let's go.
Check this out. Your boy been on a diet, getting up lean. I'm sitting here on barbecue and stuff with 2 black Mr. Cleans. I'm just saying. All right. Y'all want another one?
Okay.
Man, you already know what time it is. Folks be hating on me. Got you sitting in my closet airing out dirty laundry.
Oh!
Stop me. Go next.
Oh, stop.
All right, he came with it.
He came with it. Okay. All right, you made up. You made up for the first 3 episodes, brother. All right.
Leon, you was MIA, so you up next, sir.
MIA, like the abbreviation for Miami. All right. My bars are imminent danger. Since I keep 16 bars, I'm a rhyme slanger.
Whoa.
Call these verses gang, because this is a banger. You trying to guess what's next, but hey, I'm a stranger. R.I.P. to Chadwick. It's Wakanda forever. A real life superhero, the realest Avenger.
I see you.
Yeah. All right, brother.
All right.
Let me see what I can come up with. Checking my rhyme book, my bar book.
Let's get it.
Give it to us.
Yeah. I don't think you're ready. You ain't ready.
Ain't ready.
All right, I'm gonna hit y'all off with 2 bars today.
Okay.
I worship at the burning bush. Y'all try to smoke it. Bars so sick, you can call them COVID. Yeah. Yeah.
Bars, son.
I knew y'all was gonna come with it.
Hold on. Wait a minute, Vlad. He worships the burning bush. You try to smoke it, okay? He worships and you try to smoke it.
No.
I want y'all to understand that. Y'all letting that fly over y'all head.
Y'all missed that one. I'm worshiping at the burning bush and y'all trying to smoke it.
Y'all trying to smoke it. All right. Give us another one, AD. Give us another one.
Y'all ready? All right.
I don't know if we ready. I'm trying to prepare. Hold on. Hold on.
You just let me know. I'm gonna try to fill this one out. Go ahead.
All right. I was born on the 24th. Peace to the Black Mamba. Your bars are Denzel and Training Day. We call that mad drama. BBQ'N Stuff is the illest. With the period, no comma. Want to know who's saying? Ask Barack Obama.
Are you serious?
Y'all get it?
Are you serious?
His middle name is Hussein.
Come on, son.
His middle name, son. Y'all missing it.
I'm not missing that.
He hit you with the hey. All of y'all next.
I have to pray. See, I had an extra ear, spiritual ear. When he was speaking, I had a spiritual ear.
Yeah, the spiritual ear, man. Hey, all right, AD.
Yeah,
all right,
man.
AD. All right, AD over here got okay. Now I got to go, and I got to start after this episode for next week's episode with the bars.
No, AD, you did a good job. But listen here, I got one more. For
You got one. You got one. Oh, okay.
Real quick,
Okay.
hey, for those that don't know, your boy from Florida. I said it in your face. I was wild out there. That's how I caught his amazing grace.
Yeah, man. That's
Hey, tune in this time for Bars That's Real. You'll be missing out on what I'll be putting on the grill.
Vlad is on fire.
Kill him.
I'm just saying.
Fire. Hey,
He on fire. I'm gonna give him the explosion.
There it is.
Boom.
There it is.
Boom.
There it
That dude
Boom.
went boom.
Boom. Boom. There it is.
Yeah, man. That's how we do, y'all. Bars on barbecue and stuff. We put the bars in barbecue, y'all. I'm serious.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
So check this out, y'all. Do Vlad? I guess you don't. You don't have a man cave. You don't have a man cave? Is that a man cave you in right now?
It's not a man cave, bro. I'm working on it.
You working on? Okay, Leon, do you got a man cave?
I did. If
You
you can look behind, me, okay. We got the big TV.
It
This was
started
supposed to
off.
be the beginning. You got the Xbox over there because
Uh-huh.
I need to continue to practice on my hand-eye coordination.
Ah,
And as I pan through the house, through this room, this is the bonus room, but you see there's a plethora of
Uh-huh.
bonuses in school activity.
yeah.
So this got changed into the classroom. So
Your man cave got confiscated.
it got complicated. My man cave is on the road. That's what mine is. It's on the road.
All right. Now let me ask you this: do you want a man cave? Do you need a man cave?
Oh, for sure. Oh, for sure. That right there,
Yeah.
man. Yeah.
So what's your Vlad? What's your reason? Why do you need a man cave?
Oh, so you firing up the grill?
Yes, we firing up the grill, man. All right, we getting these
Yeah.
coals hot. We about to get ready.
Yeah.
Okay. My reason for the man cave, man. First of all, as a believer, a man definitely needs time to get away and go and search himself daily. This isn't something that goes on weekly, on the weekends, every month. It's daily self-consecration, some consecration on the Lord, consecration, just reflecting on some things and taking a woosah moment, taking a moment to plan ahead. If the Lord is speaking, he can speak to you in that moment clearly.
Yeah.
It's the man cave is made for, it's for the music that you enjoy, it's for the reading that you enjoy, it's for research, it's whatever it is, whatever that kind of is therapeutic to us. That's why we always see little gadgets and pool tables and stuff in there.
Yeah.
Therapeutic to us because we require that.
Yeah.
And in order for things to just run smoothly, a man has to get his tune-up, and this is daily tune-up. That's my daily tune-up.
Right.
So if I had my man cave right now.
So Leon, same thing. What's up with you? Why do you need a man cave?
I need a man cave to be able to watch sports in peace. That's obvious, but it's a place to decompress. People have their prayer closets. It'd be nice to have a prayer cave. To be able to have everything possible that you need in there. Just a home away from home. Because we the only time I think we've all three of us have talked before, and I've talked to a couple other of my partners from college and stuff. Only time we get to decompress is when we are in the car driving home from work, because your second job starts when you walk in your house. Right. So I need that to decompress. Like Vlad said, you want to position yourself to be able to hear the Lord, to hear God speaking to you. So For all those things, man, I need to get away and get myself right. It's self-reflection, things like that. So,
yeah, man, I 100% agree. Like, there's a lot of, like, you talked about getting, the only time you really have is in the car, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's not even really time to decompress because you're dealing with traffic.
Yeah.
You know, driving. And in my case, I'm driving long distances.
Yeah.
So that brings a stress in and of itself. And there's really not an opportunity to kind of isolate and just kind of clear your mind and focus, right?
Yeah.
Unless you have a place designed for that, you know, and your family knows that if he's going in there, he needs some time to get his mind together, right? So the funny thing is, I was talking to my wife the other day, and there are women who disagree with the idea of a man having a cave. Like they don't see the need for a man to have a cave. They're of the position that if a man has a cave, he doesn't want to be around his family. Or he doesn't want to be around his wife. You know what I mean? How would you respond to that, Vlad? What would be your take if that was the case?
Well, to be honest with you, man, I'll try my best to paint a perspective that she can understand. But that's a very false statement, man. That statement comes from, man, I ain't even gonna say where it comes from, but it's a whole bunch of places that it shouldn't be coming from. I can say a lot of things like that, but you know, as far as that statement, but to be honest with you, man, we want to be recharged so that we can definitely go out and be with our family. It's a recharge. You know, just think of this room as a battery. Don't think it as nothing else that has to deal with our spouses or anything. Like I would validate that. I'll just reassure my spouse. If she would have thought like that, hey, that's not the case. I want to be the best for you. I just need this time right now, and I know whatever you need me to do so that you can have your time. Let's talk about that so that you'll be able to have your time and I'll be able to have my time. And you know, and I feel like it just need to be an understanding with women on why the man cave is a necessity for us.
Yeah, man. I couldn't agree with you more, Vlad. Like, and it may not be true for all men. Like, every man may not need a cave. Like, the way he's built, he might, you know, just be able to get down or whatever. But the way I'm built, I need time to decompress and isolate. And Leon used that term decompress too. So check this out, you guys. I pulled up this article from the goodmenproject.com. Okay. Not the good men, it's goodmenproject.com. And they posted this article called Top 4 Reasons Why Guys Need a Man Cave, right?
Top 4 reasons.
Top 4 reasons. Top 4 reasons. Let's do this. Top 4 reasons why men need a man cave.
Oh.
Starting off the list, we all said it. De-stressing. I'm gonna read this little paragraph here. Many men have high stress jobs and can spend long hours at work to earn money and help support their wives and children. Work and life-related stress can build up, and if there's no healthy outlet for it, such as a man cave, to escape for a while to unwind, the stress can build up and lead to physical problems like high blood pressure or tension headaches. It can also lead to emotional problems like irritability, a short temper, or even chronic anger, which can put a real strain on the marriage. If a man has a place to go in order to process these emotions away from others, it can help with the emotional health of family life. The man cave provides a place to temporarily get away from life's pressures and
That's all it is. That's all it is.
So that there is emotional energy left for the family.
Tell my wife happy anniversary. We packing up this episode on DVD, whatever it is, so that she can listen to this. I need that. I need all of that.
Listen,
Bruh.
when AD was speaking, I envisioned just like a child. Now, when we have infants, we have to feed them nutrition and all the supplements and everything that they need in order to grow. If not, infections form, a poor health, that all of these things start to come about where you need a doctor's visit. You won't need no doctor with us, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is.
Exactly. If a wife or a girlfriend or whoever is wondering, why is he so grumpy all the time? And you know, well, he's always in my presence. I'm always around. The kids are always around. He's at work. He works hard, and he doesn't have an outlet. Just look around and see, where's his outlet?
Yeah.
What does he get to do apart from everyone else?
He's a visionary. You know, if he's a man, he says he's a man. He's a visionary. Now, how are he gonna find the time to envision anything if people are constantly in his vision?
True. He's got to have some time to think, right? And process. If you don't get that time to think and process, like the article said, it just builds up.
Yeah.
Thing gotta be your eye gate, ear gate. Those things have to be temporarily cleared out, shut down. This is me.
And think about this. This would be a continual vacation per se, because I know when we take vacations away from work, I just recently took one, and it allowed me to refocus and to clear my mind from the daily stresses. I didn't have to worry about anything pertaining to work. Obviously, there were some things around the house that I had to do, but it took away that main focus that I have in making sure that I'm able to meet these objectives, to hit these numbers and things like that, and worry about all those other different personalities. I was able to actually sit at home for a majority of the day and not think about anything. Now, how weird that may sound, obviously you're thinking about things, but I didn't have to think about anything. And it allowed me to come back with a whole different perspective and a different vision on things. So just to the point, I'm appalled. I'm appalled at the fact that women think it's unfair or say that it's not right for a man to have a man cave. If we were to say, no, babe, you can't have this spa day, or no, I need you to cook tonight. No, you're not taking off tonight. You know what I'm saying? Because there are situations where they need their time, which is understandable. They are dealing with so much. But I guess if you abuse it in a sense where you become a hermit and you're not seen by your family, because just as you said, AD, my wife and I had a conversation. Matter of fact, just before this show, we have conversations all the time. But we were talking about, when I told you I was being attacked last week, I was being attacked by two people. Yeah. Their names will remain under wraps, but it came out that they miss us. They want to hang around us. So I guess if that perspective came from the sense that they don't feel they're able to spend time with us, and this is the reason why they don't want that man cave to be had. Okay, let's have a conversation about that. But I still am appalled with that discussion.
I call it the audacity.
The audacity. I like that.
The audacity of nope. Like, you know what I mean?
The audacity of nope. Hey, that's getting trademarked. And hell no, y'all better not get that on a shirt. We getting it at barbecue and stuff. Okay.
The audacity of nope, meaning you have the audacity to say no, no man cave for you. You need to be up in our faces at all times.
So you want me to grow sick? You want me to grow sick because if you cared, you would want me healthy.
Yeah.
Right. You want me to have high blood pressure. That's what you're saying by no.
That's what it is. You think my insurance is more than what it is. That's what you think.
Yeah.
All right. So check this out, gentlemen. Reason number 2. Why a man needs a man cave. Regulating emotions.
I thought number 1 was enough, but boy, listen. You got 4 of them?
I got 4. Now check this out. I'm gonna read this paragraph.
Listen, ladies, if y'all hearing this right now, y'all heard number one. That should be enough right there. Like, okay, I get it now. Let me chill out. Now you heard number two. I mean, y'all know about emotions. Come on now.
So check this out.
Good.
Many men are not aware of this on a conscious level, but there is a relationship between one's feelings and one's environment. And in many households, women tend to have more of a say in how the environment looks than do their husbands or partners. This is why, notes a home design specialist, it is so important for men to have a space that they've decorated and laid out themselves in a way that expresses their own individual taste and personalities. Having this kind of environment to escape to helps them to regulate their emotions and to explore and interpret who they are in privacy and without the rules that being around others naturally bring.
Wow.
You gonna make me
I'm about to cry. I'm about to cry. That was
I'm own family members out dealing with you.
Say that again, Vlad.
You're gonna make me kick my own family members out.
Man, think about that. Did you soak all that in that was being said? Did you soak that in?
Me?
Yeah.
Man,
I did.
You got to think about that.
It hit me so hard.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's not a shot at the spouse or significant other. It's factual information. Like, we all know, we married, that the audacity of no. I love that. You gotta coin that. The audacity of no. I'll get asked the question on what I think about something, a particular color or whatever have you, and I may give my input, but we all know at the end of the day it's going to be the decision of, your spouse in this case. And to think that you would have your own space to decorate it without anybody else's, well, I won't say without anybody else's input, because it's unimaginable to believe that there wouldn't be anybody else's input. But they're like, "What you do that for?" That's what I wanted to do. It's my man cave. What? But no, all seriousness, to thinking, and you can decorate it the way that you want to set it up. Like, I can put my TV right there the way I want it. Put these speakers here. You know what I'm saying? That really got me emotional. I almost cried.
Yeah.
I almost cried.
Yeah, man.
I was serious. I almost cried.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. It's important, man. So I'm somewhat of a decorator, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, you came up too the other day. Yeah, sorry. That you got skills in what you do. You got skills in what you do, brother. You do.
Love that stuff, AD. I do love that stuff.
Hey, that's good looking out, man. I have a certain style that I like, and I don't always have the money to pull it off, but when I do, I like to pull it off.
Yeah.
Make it work. You make it work. Sure.
And so I have a lot of things that I want to do as far as decorating is concerned.
Mm-hmm.
However, I live with my wife, and so I cannot. It would be wrong, honestly, if I were to dominate in that area, right?
Yeah.
Right.
And just say, I'm going to decorate the way I want to. So there's a lot of discussion that when it comes to, well, should we get this couch? How you feel about this couch? What do you feel about this color? You think this is cool? There's a lot of that. And I'm gonna be honest, it's hard for me because I have a style that I would like to see. And her style is vastly different from mine. Like she likes gold and color and a lot of, and I'm more basic, simple, monochrome kind of stuff. It's clean, straight lines. I like straight lines, and she likes waves and curves and stuff like that. So we have to blend our styles through most of the house, right?
Yeah.
And sometimes they clash, and she'll be like, forget it. Just you do it your way, And I'm like, no. I was like, I don't want to do it just my way. We both live here. However, in the man cave.
The man cave.
In the man cave. And
the cave for men.
The cave for men. I think the term, honestly, kind of sidetrack real quick. I think the term man cave has become offensive to some women.
Right.
I think just the sheer word man cave, meaning I'm excluded. Like how could you exclude me? I'm your wife. How dare you exclude me from any part of your life?
Yeah.
Like how can you be married to me and want to shut me out of a part of your life? That's like, hold on. You're being it's a little too much. I'm not shutting you out from my life. Like, we share a life together. This is a room, okay?
Yeah.
This is not a life. This is a room that allows me to do some of the things we talked about in our top in our list. Anyway, in the man cave or in the room, that is the place where it is uniquely and distinctly AD, right? It is set up the way that is most comfortable, most appealing, aesthetically, scent-wise, is set up the way your boy wants it, right?
Yeah.
And we can compromise all over the house, like everywhere else. We can compromise all over the house.
I just need one place.
Just this one space. Now, have y'all ever heard of a she shed?
Yeah, see, I heard of a she shed.
I've heard of a seashell, but sea what?
Seashells by the seashore.
Right.
Yeah.
So a she shed is usually a outdoor structure, set up for a woman to do whatever she chooses to do, be creative, sew, draw, paint, whatever it is.
Listen, I'm sorry to cut you off. We literally went out yesterday to get one of those so that we could set it up somewhere. Literally, yes. But I'm looking at these things like, they gotta be this much though.
You see that? Y'all see that?
Yeah.
That's a paint. That's a whole art desk, because my wife likes to paint and things like that. We've even talked about. Oh, see, hold on. I got it. I got it. This she shed, because we got a shed outside, right? And we talked about converting that. So, boom. Okay, so my wife better not say nothing about a man cave. Matter of fact, you better not say nothing about a man cave, woman.
Let me give you forewarning, Leon. Let me give you forewarning. She's gonna say something about you having a man cave, even though she has a she shed. It's in her mind, possibly.
Really?
I'm not saying 100%, but possibly. Those two will not be the same thing.
They won't, because I'm going to want to go all out on mine. And I'm going to be, and should it come up about something, I'm like, wait, but what about my man cave? And granted, she has been, I do have to give kudos to my wife. She has been vocal about wanting me to have a man cave, an area. But unfortunately, because of the things that have taken place through this whole pandemic, it's kind of put a halt on a lot of the things we wanted to do in creating another area for this classroom. So that's the reason why this area that was essentially going to be my man cave has been taken over. But to an extent, AD, I do feel that there may be that she'll be vocal about some of the things and ideas that I would want for the
and I'm talking about the concept in general. Like, I don't think, like, so, like, again, Amber and I were talking yesterday, and we're talking about various women that she knows and their take on their husbands having a man cave. And these are people who have an office or whatever it is set up for themselves, like the wives. They have an office set up for themselves, but they don't see that as the same thing as their husband having a man cave. Now, they are the same thing. It is a place for you to go and recharge. It is a recharge room.
Right.
But for whatever reason, their perspective is that's the place for them, the husband, to disconnect from the family. And for them, it's just for their room, it's just a creative space, right? And I could not understand the cognitive dissonance. Like, how can these two things be exactly the same, but in their minds, completely different? And I'm like, what in the world?
But that's the story of our lives, though, right? It's the stories of marriage. Like work is a vacation from dealing with. You know what I'm saying? It's the story of our lives. Dang, man.
Right.
I'm not trying to do it. I promise. I'm not trying to make it seem like I'm a, you know. Yeah.
Right.
That's crazy.
All right, check this out. We're gonna move on.
I love these sound effects.
Third reason why men need a cave. Getting me time.
Oh.
Now, check this out. I'm gonna read this to you. Obviously, both men and women need some me time. Let me say that again. Obviously, both men and women need some me time. Even in a strong, healthy marriage. This can be a sticking point with women, however, who can sometimes feel offended if their husbands need space or time to themselves without them. But for men, it can be even more important. John Gray, author of the famous Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus series, notes that there is a part of the brain that helps us to interpret time and space. That part of the brain is much larger in men than it is in women. This means that men, excuse me, have much bigger awareness of the need for space and time to themselves, or me time. Also, it is worth noting that me time can be quite different for men and women. For women, this can often include talking or texting other women. Whereas for men, the desire is for actual solitude. When this need is fulfilled, it is easier for men to emerge from the cave and be ready and able to take up the responsibilities of being husbands, fathers, and breadwinners.
Wow.
That's my comment.
Man. Now it makes you have a better man. And then women that are watching this is like, oh, he just created an excuse for something. But look, let me just build my case. This makes you gain a better understanding of when there's a lack, some type of discrepancy on that you have noticed. You're like, you know what, man? I haven't had that time to myself. That's why I forgot to pick up that apple juice or that milk. That's why my head is so flustered. It's just so much weighing on me. I wasn't able to dump it nowhere.
Yep.
And like I said, some will look at this like, oh, you just created an excuse. You should give them 110%. Give your spouse 110% at all times. But listen, we already know this check and balance thing already. So
yeah. I feel like me time is something I think, maybe I'm wrong, women can relate to.
Yeah.
You know, I would assume
they can.
That women could relate to needing me time.
Yeah, they can. Yeah.
You know, but somehow, some way it becomes a foreign concept for a husband to need me time.
There's an expectation of a man, just period. We're supposed to be strong. We're supposed to be, I guess, removed emotionally from things and so on and so forth. So I can see why it could potentially be absent from their minds that we would need something like that too. It's a cold game out there, man. It's a cold game. And I'm sorry to be eating in front of y'all too. I'm hungrier than a hostage. Sorry about that.
No, you're not. You're not.
I'm really not. I desire nourishment. I apologize.
Don't apologize, us, because I'm hungry right now too, and you don't care that I'm hungry.
I really don't. I really don't.
All right, y'all. So we've reached number 4.
Yeah.
The fourth reason that men need a man cave. Now, this may ring true more for some men than other men. Okay. This may not be true for all men. So it's really the top 3 with the asterisk on number 4, because all men ain't about this life. All right.
Talk to me.
Getting physical. Let me explain.
Oh, yeah.
Most of the reasons for man caves mentioned above are emotional and psychological ones. True. The three that we talked about are really for the man's emotional needs, which, by the way, a lot of women don't think we have. But moving on. But there is a physical aspect to this as well. Man caves can also be a great place for men to be able to work out and be active, whether it's a session on your treadmill, to tune in to your favorite CD, or weightlifting sessions to build up those pecs.
Yep.
Why is this important? Because according to the National Institute of Health, 3 out of 4 men are overweight or obese. And this is a major risk factor for heart disease, which remains the #1 killer of American men. So if used properly, a man cave can not only help fulfill a man's emotional needs, but his physical health.
Let's go.
So while a man cave can be the subject of much joking and jesting in family life, there is a more serious side to its presence. And when men and women take this side into account, it is more likely that both, let me say that again, it is more likely that both will make it more of a priority. Yeah. Okay, so
I like that one, bro. That's true to me.
The man cave, I wouldn't imagine using mine for working out because I would want a whole separate area. We got an area in the garage to do that simply because, as you said, you want a specific scent in your man cave. I wanted to. I want it to smell like bow ties and bourbon. The candle from one of them candles from was Bath and Body Works, and not like gym school gym. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But
man.
I want all that. I'm that guy that wants the weights in there. I want the couch in there. I want the big screen TV. I want all that in there. Depending on how big the room is, I want the pool table. That's what I want to do. Everything I can do to recharge in that room, and I don't want it anywhere else but in that room.
Vlad wants an apartment.
He want a bachelor pad. It's because of you our wives won't let us get a
right. He's trying to set up an apartment building in his man cave.
Right. You got DoorDash coming climbing on a ladder to the window at your house.
He got a private entrance. He got a separate entrance.
Like it's a next gen home.
Side entrance. Side entrance.
Yeah. Just take the elevator.
Yeah, man. So I think it's for men, it's important. You know, even if it's not a cave that's set up, you know, plush and laid out, stuff like that, it's just got to be a place, you know what I mean, that you can kind of decompress and come back ready to recharge. I think that's the main theme. Like it's somewhere we can recharge so that we can better engage our families, you know what I mean, and not be grumpy dad or a closed off dad. Or
we'll get that title real quick.
I think I got that title.
The grumpy dad.
I got a bad attitude. I really do.
He sounds so disheartened. I man.
Yeah. Hey, interview my family. I bet you
that. This morning, me and my son, we had a little what I call for him an emotional scuffle. It's like, you know, that it was just an emotional scuffle. So, you know, I told him to go get something out the fridge. For him, he doesn't like looking for things. So he will come back and say, I didn't see it. So, you know, I raised my voice and you know, just to let him know that, look, this is ridiculous. You need to really take your time and be patient with things. And and at that moment, I was like, this is why I'm considered the mean dad, the angry dad. You know, there was a way to speak to him, a little more gentle, but that wouldn't have got my point across. I don't feel like, you know. So how y'all feel about getting your points across to the kids?
Well, I think it's two things. One is different when you have a son, right? Because there's certain things as a man you want to transfer to your son so that he becomes a man, right?
Mm-hmm.
You don't want a grown adolescent. You know what I mean? And so getting instruction and then following through on the instruction is important for men. You know, we're either going to be leaders, you know, well, whatever position you're in, you want to be a leader, you know, even if you're an employee, you want to be a leader.
You're not being biased right now, because there's a lot of women that say, well, it depends on your son's temperament and his personality. Does he receive better when you speak to him softer, or does he receive better when you speak to him in a more louder tone? What tone are you using to speak to your child? Because you have to study that child so that you'll be able to correct them. And I'm like, this is mind-blowing.
You use these right here. This is what you use right here. It's called left jab, right jab. Forget all that softening on this kid.
I don't want to be insensitive. These
no,
are valid
you don't.
points that I make. I don't want to be insensitive, but why can't the problem we have in society now is that we want to conform to our children instead of having our children conform to a standard.
Right.
Like,
well, even being realistic and understanding life is not going to treat you like that.
Right.
It's that's the whole thing. I've had to learn that.
You said it all right there. That's basically the point I was trying to make, and you sealed it with it.
Yeah. If he's gonna play football, his coach is gonna have words, and it's not gonna be, I'm gonna say this in a way that you can receive it. You know what I mean?
Billy, you have to tackle him, Billy. Wrap your arms around him. Pull him down. No, they're not going to talk like that.
No, if he's going to play any sport, you have to get comfortable with getting instruction, and sometimes hard instruction, and know that it's not personal. The only personal part of it is I'm trying to make you better.
That's it.
I'm trying.
And that's where everything, that's where the light goes off. And then, you know, he changes the facial feature, you know, his facial expressions, I mean. And then, you know, I get through to him. I'm like, hey, man, you know I love you, man.
Yeah.
You're going to have to tighten up, man. You already know what time it is. He was like, yeah, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like,
sometimes you just got to be able to receive instruction for what it is. It's not about your feelings at the moment. It's get this task done. We don't have time. A lot of times we don't have time to process your emotions when it comes to, like, see, because we're men and we're thinking down the line, right? We're thinking how is this going to look when he's 25? You know, we're seeing that far down the line, and therefore we have to start making adjustments now in the behavior. We have to start making tweaks here and there.
Yep.
And so he can't be, well, I want to start my own business and I want to run a company, but he's so caught up in how that vendor treated him when he was, you know, that he can't run his business. You know what I mean?
Right.
Or he can't engage a vendor that is doing him dirty straight up and down. You know what I mean? Like, listen, you said you were going to supply this, you didn't supply this. How are you going to fix it? He has to be able to communicate it that directly and not be concerned about the vendor's feelings.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, get the job done, man.
It's business. It's business.
We're handling business. Does that mean he has to close off all his feelings? No, of course not. There is a time and place for emotions. But when it comes to getting the work done, the emotional side, that's not the time for it. So when daddy gives him an instruction, hey man, go take out the trash, that's not the time for it. But I don't feel like you spoke to me in a manner that would encourage me and motivate me to take out the trash.
Right. You're gonna feel these hands if you don't hurry up and go take that trash out. I'll tell you that.
Hey, fella.
Yeah.
Full circle. This is why the man cave is necessary for a man to be able to deliver to his son or daughter. And then on top of that, that man needs the father and son time to reveal to the son to himself on who he is, who he's a part of. Hanging out with your children just reveals to them. I know for me, because my dad was always ripping and running, working and everything like that. So for me, when I finally became of age to sit and talk to him, that's when I started understanding self.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you guys have given me some great things. I don't know if you've seen me writing to do my whole dissertation as to why I am going to implement the man cave here at the Jones residence. I'm going to write, and I'm going to do a PowerPoint presentation on it, just so y'all know. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Very valuable.
Yeah, man. Vlad, you make a very good point, right? And it's a strong point. So my daughters, for those, I have 3 daughters, and the room I'm in now is technically considered the man cave, right?
Yeah, you're a girl dad. You're a girl dad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you are.
I'm a girl dad. But now check this out. They have a, I want to use the right term. They enjoy when they come into this space, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's an opportunity to come into dad's world, right?
Yeah.
All the other time I'm in their world, but when they come in here, they feel like they're in dad's world, right? And it is a privilege to them to sit in dad's chair.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I remember my daughter, she was she was sad emotionally because her big sister got to do something that she didn't get to do, right? And she was upset about it. I brought her into my space and I said, sit in daddy's chair.
Oh, I know that one.
That changed her whole demeanor.
That's dope.
You know what I mean? I said, I want you to sit in daddy's chair. We're going to turn on, what show do you want to watch? We're going to watch whatever show you want to watch, right?
Mm-hmm.
She was in my space. I stayed in here with her, and she got to experience being in my space and felt honored because she got to sit in my chair.
That's cool. That's
now,
cool.
if I didn't have a space, right, and I didn't have a chair, right?
You're going somewhere, brother.
You know what I'm saying? That I wouldn't be, what would I use to put her in that place that she feels is a place of honor? You know what I mean? You know, it's just a little thing like that speaks to our kids. Like, even though it is my space to decompress and do all those things, I still can bring people in there. And when you bring people into that space, it lets them know their value.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Hey, y'all better listen to this episode and stop playing around and hear what we saying.
Hey, y'all brothers y'all used to be pastors.
Yeah, man. Because you place such a high value on your space, you know what I mean? When you let somebody else in, it lets them know, oh, I'm valuable to him if he's letting me in here. You know,
hey, you know what, man? This goes so deep, man. This how we should carry our lives.
Yeah.
Carry our lives. We should treat our space literally like it's a sanctuary, like it's something that's royal to us, and so it means so much to us that when people step into it, like, hey, thank you.
Right.
And they gain an experience that they couldn't get anywhere else. Yeah,
that's real, bro.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this whole COVID deal is helping you practice right now. I'll tell you that because if I allow you over today, there's some value. There's some value.
I already know.
Yeah, man.
We ain't been over each other's houses in a while now, and we know that if it wasn't for COVID, we'll definitely be around each other and having a cookout, something like that.
Right.
Yeah. No, and eventually we're gonna do that. We're gonna do one of these episodes where we're actually around the pit. You know what I mean?
Right.
We're gonna set it up, get the cameras, and we're gonna be around the pit, and we're gonna actually have that barbecue and stuff conversation.
Yeah, man, with some barbecue and stuff.
With some actual barbecue in there, and of course the bars.
There it is, the bars.
Gotta get the bars.
Hey, we might have a studio audience out in the yard. You never know.
You never know. You never know. So, we don't know where barbecue and stuff is gonna go. I know this. I'm having a good time doing this. I enjoy it, cutting out this time during the weekend to get these episodes out there. I hope the people that are listening, those of you that have been rocking with us since we've been doing this a month now. This is episode 4. So those that our little core group that's been rocking with us for a month. Thank you. Appreciate you. Make sure you tell your friends.
Thank all 5 of y'all. Thank you so much.
Exactly. I want to thank my sister and my
and my wife and but thank you everybody. Yeah.
And the other 2 people.
It's true.
All right, yo, we're gonna wrap this episode. Again, we appreciate you guys. We are gonna be transitioning to YouTube, so we'll be on Vimeo as well as YouTube in the very near future. We are on Spotify. Make sure you're sharing that with your people, and hopefully one day we'll get on Apple Podcasts, so you guys can check us out on Apple too. This has been BBQ'N Stuff, episode 4, numero 4.
Yes, sir.
If you're wondering about episode 3, like where that at? How come I ain't seen that? Well, we had to take it down.
Yeah, it's none of your business.
Yes, don't worry about it. We took it down. Maybe you know what we can do? Maybe in the future, we can set up a Patreon page. Are you guys familiar with Patreon?
Yeah, I heard that.
Explain it to me.
Okay, so Patreon is a website that allows creators to post content for their patrons, basically.
Okay.
And the patrons pay a monthly subscription to receive that content, right?
Okay.
So my man Belief is one of the first adopters of Patreon that I know of, and then my boy Ruslan is on there.
Okay.
By the way, quick plug. My man Belief in Fatherhood.
Yes.
That's my dude, first of all.
Yeah.
Second of all, his mission and his call to the Black family, specifically Black fathers, and just fatherhood in general. You don't have to be Black to rock with Belief. But what he's doing, he is clearly operating in his purpose. I encourage you guys to go check out Belief in Fatherhood. Check the website, check the IG. It's all Belief in Fatherhood. And follow my man Belief as well on his personal page. And support that dude, okay? Because he's doing something that's really, really worthy of support. He has a couple of new merch lines coming out, but you don't have to buy merch. Just go look at his videos, look at his content, and you will be encouraged and inspired. So shout out to Belief. But back to Patreon. Eventually what we could do, Leon and Vlad, is we can get a Patreon page and post that at episode 3 that not many people got to see as the lost episode. So only those who are paying a monthly subscription fee will get to see some of the behind the scenes stuff that we do, like some of the stuff I cut out on the edits that everybody doesn't get to see. We can throw that stuff up there. We can throw that lost episode 3.
Y'all pay for it. Y'all may as well get it raw.
And we can throw that up there. All right, y'all. So we're gonna wrap this. Thank y'all for watching BBQ'N Stuff and for listening. We appreciate y'all. We'll be back next Sunday, right here on Spotify or Vimeo, and then eventually YouTube. All right.
All right.
We out.
Yeah, for sure.